Chief Tom Clemons from the Seward Police Department in Alaska.
What Veripic system do you currently own?
The digital management system.
How has the Veripic system improved you and your agency's workflow?
It has improved quite a bit. I don't have all these discs hanging around and no place to put any more discs. Everything is in Veripic now, and it has saved us a lot of work.
What problems were you experiencing that Veripic has helped to alleviate?
Well, part of it was time-consuming, burning discs, postage, mailing them to the district attorney because he's not in my town, and then the real problem is storage. We ran out. We don't have a lot of room to store things, and I saw this coming a couple of years beforehand, and we finally reached it about the time I got hold of you. The other concern I had is that we can actually testify in court that no one's touched this, and we have a way to find out if anybody's gotten in there and done anything. That was becoming an issue in Alaska with digital stuff because the defense attorney says that they were every place, questioning how good this evidence really is or not, and if it's been touched or whatever. Veripic has ended that. I mean, it goes in there, everything's logged. If anybody goes in and touches anything, we'll know when, who, and we can testify to that in court.
What do you find to be the most useful features of the system?
I think the useful is the guys that can come off shift and download their both the in-car camera and the body camera in a moment, and they're out of there. They don't. It used to be they would have to sit there and make a disc, which took forever, and now it's not. It's just, they come in. It just takes them just a moment to do that, and the guys like it because of that.
Would you recommend Veripic to other law enforcement agencies?
Yes, I would and have.
We had a conversation last night, and you mentioned that you had done your research about Veripic. I was curious what research you did.
Well, there was a few companies out there, and I can't remember all of them, but I was researching Google. I Googled up. I wanted to find out who's good and who's doing this the right way, and I needed to get I wanted them to satisfy my concerns with the district attorney and courts. I wanted to be able to, because up to that point, we were stacking up with DVDs. They were getting misplaced. They were getting not filed correctly, and it's not because no one wasn't trying. It just we ran out of space. So when I looked up Veripic, it appeared to be on the surface everything that I liked, and I also believe at ICP I actually went to the Veripic vendor table, and I mean that's where we might have met. I don't know. I can't remember that far back, but it appeared to me I was in love with it before we even bought it. So I had to do the capital project, bought the Veripic system, and I wanted something local. I didn't want to have anything to do with the internet. I wanted everything to be safe in my department.
And after your research, what were the decision-making factors that made Veripic your choice?
Well, how about, I hate to say this, but some gut reactions about it. I've done that most of my career, and I'm using it right. It just seemed like that was going to fulfill our needs. It was going to give us the right amount of storage. I knew down the line we might fill that up someplace down the line, and we'll have to deal with that when the time comes. And but really, the bottom line is that when I read the stuff that's into the storage, the capabilities, the fact you can download that stuff in a hurry, and other things, and then my guts was saying this is the system you gotta get. It wasn't even about the price.
How did you feel the price was?
Well, I wish it was a little less, of course. I had to go to the council and get the money because I can't even remember what I paid for now. But of course, we'd like to have it less. But I'm a cost-effective guy.
But you did pay for it. Do you think you got your value for your dollar?
We've got no value out of that. If you'll take the time each officer had spent before we got Veripic just downloading things, and you add a value to that, I bet you would save a lot of money just not doing that anymore. And the guys get to go home because they can't leave until everything is done for the day. That's one of the things it used to be, and it took a long time. So,
thank you, Chief.
Okay.